Ponsonby Road. In a few moments, it's also the last hero parade, along with some very helping you through tonight's parade. What you're going to see, well, your guess is as good as ours. TV3 are here en masse, armed with camera operators, sound technicians, and various executive schmoozers, all guaranteeing you the very, very best seat. We were supposed to be joined by one of our gorgeous on-the-street reporters, the lovely Fleur Ravel, but we seem to have lost her in the chaos that is Ponsonby Road, so we're going to try and find her. Fleur, where are you?
I'm down here in this yellow tuk-tuk. Can you see me?
We can see you now, Fleur.
Hello, darling.
How are you?
I'm great. Happy tonight. I'm going to be travelling up and down Ponsonby Road, talking to those people, those that have come out to watch.
Fleur, what's the vibe like down there on the...
There's over 2 to watch tonight's show.
And the million trips the weather like.
We couldn't have asked for a better night, so I think it's A-OK, ready for the show's start.
Okay, Fleur, good luck. Find us interesting and glamorous people out there and chat them up. Bye, Fleur. Fleur Ravel off on her mission. We on it tonight. He spent the last while travelling around the globe, but tonight his destination is Ponsonby Road. He's at the VIP area up at the Burnett stand. And Nick Einan. Hey, Nick, happy hero, buddy.
Thanks very much, Craig, and a very, very happy hero to you too, and a happy hero to all you people at home as well. Hello, good evening, and welcome. I'm Nick Einan, and I've got to be honest, guys, I think I've got the best seat in the house. At the Burnett, it's built especially every year for the... And there's going to be a lot of VIPs standing around that I'm going to be shoving my microphones in front of. But I've got a funny feeling that something important's about to happen. In fact, if you just look down the road, it's the divine Miss K is about to arrive, the grand host of the Burnett stand. Now, in all truth, Miss K is, well, a luminary in the Hero Project, and I'm going to be joining her and her wonderful guests here at the Burnett stand all evening. So in the meantime, enjoy the show.
Thanks, guys. Okay, we're about to start the Hero Parade, but before then, we've got some business to take care of. Tonight's parade is also a competition. For a competition, you've got prizes and you need judges. So let me welcome our judges for the evening. First of all, he's a gay Labour candidate. He's one of the founders of Rainbow Labour and an occasional visitor to Mururoa, Mr. Chris Carter. Chris, good evening. Happy hero to you, Don.
Thank you very much, Craig.
Our next judge for the evening, she was New Zealand's first lesbian MP. She's a champion for women's rights and also a goat farmer, the beautiful Marilyn Waring. Happy hero, Marilyn.
Happy hero, Craig.
Lovely to see you.
Marilyn, it's great to see you.
Gorgeous moment of cross-partying. Yeah. And finally, a demure young lady. She's never seen in the same room as New Zealand's composer and percussionist Gareth Farr. She is the delectable Lilith Lacroix. The tall. Lilith, welcome. Happy hero judges.
Happy hero. Happy hero.
I believe there is a number of categories tonight.
Yes, we're going to have to judge the best float, the best costume, and the best drag outfit.
And criteria, judging criteria is the same?
Well, my criteria tonight will be fabulosity, spectacularity, and sizzling sexuality.
Don't know if some of those words exist. Now, it's tight. The competition is tight, judging from the winners over the last few years. Chris, you've been to a few of these, huh?
Yes, in 1997, the divine Miss K and her wing chariot and leather float was simply fabulous and turned a few heads.
And Lilith, you were in last year's parade where it was raining quite a bit, unlike tonight. What was your highlight?
Well, yes, as I drummed my way down Ponsonby Road in the rain, I was closely flanked by the Whip Les Out float, which I thought was fantastic. I thought that sent a really strong message out there.
Well, it seemed to work. Our new mayor, Christine Fletcher, can't be with us tonight. She's in New York, but she sends her warmest wishes to Hero. And thanks to her and the new council, if you drop a bit of litter on the ground, don't worry about it too much. They're picking up the cleaning bill. Judges, go to your couch, begin your judging. Have a great Hero. Thank you very much. See you soon. Okay, we're about to get underway, but first we're crossing to the Prime Minister up at the Burnett stand, where she's about to give a speech.
I want you to know that as Prime Minister, I am here to say that diversity in our community is highly valued. And from my point of view, the gay and lesbian community are a very important part of New Zealand, and I congratulate you on courageously celebrating your sexuality and your diversity this week.
The Prime Minister touting for business on Ponsonby Road there. The Hero Parade 99 is about to begin. The ribbons are about to be cut. So we're crossing to Fleur Ravel up at the Burnett stand. Fleur.
Hi, Craig. We're at the beginning of the parade and the ceremonial ribbons have just been cut.
Just to explain, there are 6 ribbons to be cut, and the colours represent something, don't they, Flip?
Yes, the colours of the rainbow, which is the gay flag.
2 ribbons to go. We've got a blue and a gold.
Go for it, girls. Now to full sheriff and Anstead, the chair and the deputy chair of the Hero Crowd.
So the ribbons are cut. It gives Fleur and I great pleasure to be able to announce
1999 Hero Parade
is underway. Enjoy the show.
And so the last hero parade of the 20th century has begun, and what better way to start with us here with welcoming my first co-host, the gorgeous, the two-tone Hore Ahapene.
Hello, darling. Happy Hero
Happy
Parade.
hero, Hore. Are you excited about tonight, Hore?
Oh, yeah, I'm rocking. I'm so excited to be here tonight here in Auckland.
You're a bit of a veteran. Is this going to be the best show ever?
Oh, well, it's not raining this year, and the crowd are pumping, darling, so I think it's going to go off.
I can see on the monitors now, the first float, the welcoming float, is coming down the road.
Yeehaw!
Now, darling, I believe that this group of individuals are the Auckland Firewalkers. They're comprised of about 20 fire dancers, 3 stilt walkers, and 5 what they call miscellaneous. Well, you know.
Miscellaneous.
Use your imagination, doll. I think this is about the 3rd year they've been involved in the Hero Parade. And they see the Hero Parade as being something that encompasses the wider community. And I say, rock on, fire dancers!
The first section, heroes broken up into a couple of sections tonight. The first one is tribal, which is about different tribes coming together, which is the hero idea. It's about celebrating diversity, the lesbian, the gay, the transgender communities, coming together and having a damn good time.
Oh, yes, now that's what I call tribalism. Look at those girls shaking.
You've got body dancers, they're from Waiheke Island. There's got to be something to do after dark on Waiheke.
Well,
Belly dance.
there's an awful lot of belly there to rumble and tumble.
The drums are pronounced jebe. That's
Jibbe. It's a West African drum. That's the main drums they're using on the float tonight.
The drums are fantastic. They get the blood flowing. Is your blood flowing, Hore?
Girl, I can't keep these hips from shaking. I do know who these ladies are. This is panina, which is the Samoan word for pearl. And believe me, there's a few beautiful black pearls on that float tonight. Now, whakalaiti is, I may be pronouncing it slightly wrong because I'm a Maori, but it's the equivalent to the word whawhawhine, which is Samoan. It's a Tongan equivalent. Now, this group who are on this float, who are from the Pacific Islands, do a lot of work within their community, a lot of work for their elders, and a lot of community work.
And there's a lot of family support there.
Yeah, well, I think in Pacific culture, it's a very, very strong sense of family. You know, whawhawhine or whatever.
Yeah.
You're my blood, and that way it'll always be.
There's a lot of that in the parade tonight. There are a lot of families here. It's not just gay, straight, and transgender. It's about families, and it's about mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters. It's the whole family. It's a beautiful moment. We got the next one coming down. We've got the DJ Street Blazers, I believe.
Oh, and he's a-blazing. Oh, look, we got rollerbladers there, love. Those are the DJ Street Blazers. That's just
Street Blazers. They're sponsored by G-Day Station on K Road. It's a little plug
funky
there.
club, darling. Funky clothes.
You got some major spangle action happening there, Hore. Look at the people there.
Oh, look at that crowd, Craig.
Well, that looks like pretty hot work.
Here we go now. This is the Metro-sponsored float. Gorgeous Bill Ralston. Yes! This is the Trans-Tribal float.
It's split into 3 sections. The first section you'll see
There they are, right there.
a wedding couple in the cage. This symbolizes and reflects the inequality and the struggles of same-sex marriages and issues that pertain to gay, lesbian and transgender people.
Now, this is the second time there's been a transgender float in the parade.
And it's fabulous to see them here.
It's gorgeous. What do we got? We've got a butterfly there.
Oh, wow.
These are party girls.
Now that has to be the second section of the float, which is showgirls.
Showgirls.
Which symbolizes, through a transition for the transgender people, a sense of freedom.
And we're in Tuatara's VIP room. It's amazing the sort of people you run into up here, isn't it?
This is the Metro corporate box for the whole Hero Parade. Hey, look, some people do cricket, some people do rugby. We do Hero Parade. This is our little corporate area.
It's the second year you guys have sponsored the parade, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was a great... Look out there tonight. People are lying 10 deep on both sides of the pavement from K Road to Three Lands. Now, what does that tell you? We're at least 250,000 strong.
Oh, yes! Beautiful Thai girl. And the outfit she's wearing tonight, she made herself especially for the parade. She informed me earlier that it's made from Thai silk, which she had imported to New Zealand specifically for tonight's occasion. Oh God, I wish my waist was that skinny.
We're coming down now to Miss Ripe for the Picking, who's here somewhere.
Oh, there she is.
There she is.
That girl's certainly ripe for the picking.
Well, hi there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm not too bad. You look like you must be pretty warm in there.
Oh, it's pretty hot here, yeah.
I was going to say, is that a condom you're wearing, or you're just pleased to see me?
Oh, just pleased to see you tonight.
I want to say you guys are giving out free condoms, I suppose.
Free Durex condoms tonight.
I see you got some pretty ones there too.
Oh, yes, we got Durex Select, orange, ice mint, tangerine, banana, you name it.
So what do you recommend?
Oh, well, my partner recommends tangerine. How's that?
Okay, we'll stick with tangerine then. See you later.
Bye.
This is we've got now the lesbian and gay families. This is about what we were talking about before. It's not something that affects them or us. It's about everyone. It's about families.
Parents are heroes too. Lesbian parents are heroes too.
We've got down here the Quakers too, who are a great lesson really of religious tolerance. These guys, the Quakers, have been around for a long time. They're known for their tolerance. They're known for their acceptance. They're an incredible group of people. Honey, we're about to have another very special guest, the international superstar, the glamorous and the slightly Jesus-like tonight, Mika. Come on down, Mika.
Hiya. Happy hero, darling.
Happy hero,
guys.
What you've got the outfit on, Mika.
We have. We
Very
tried.
Christ-like.
Is this a Quaker thing or a...
Quaker thing? We don't know. I felt it being a little bit biblical this evening.
Okay, we've got the Whawhawhine
Whawhawhine.
bloke coming in now.
I think there's a few Miss Whawhawhine champions from the La Panina Club that used to be right down around Beresford Street. Well, Whawhawhine is that fabulous tradition in Samoa, which is you being, all your characters.
No, my darling. Mrs. Samisi's a real woman.
Oh, she's a real woman.
Okay, we're going to take a break now so we can pay for all this. We'll see you back for more. Here's this.
Yes.
I'm here with the Right Honourable Helen Clark. Mrs. Clark, what does the Hero Parade mean to you?
It means to me that Auckland's become a great place to live in. We come tonight to celebrate the gay, lesbian, transgender communities. Everybody's here, straights, gays, lesbians, transgender, families, different ethnic groups. It's a wonderful occasion.
Okay, George FM happening. That Disaster on that bloke. Disaster is the remix club icon of the year and also the official mascot for George FM. It's a new radio station just started up 5 months playing cutting edge dance music. Disaster is...
And they're broadcasting live tonight.
And she's broadcasting as she goes down the parade. All it and
What's
rolled into
coming
one.
down the road now?
Here they come, guys.
What you've been waiting for?
Hero
We've got the
marching
Bloom
girls.
section beginning. The Hero Marching Girls.
Yeehaw, girls.
Now,
You strut it, babies.
Now, the one in the front, Eunice, have got the baton. Now, Eunice has been with this group for many, many years now. And 15 of the original members are back this year. The ages range from 20 right through to 48.
Yep.
They have been practicing, and they didn't get any sponsorship this year.
No, they didn't get any
Sponsorship. Sponsors out there. Come on in.
They've had to raise all their own money for their costume.
Now, look at that choreography. Lesbians have got it together in the 90s, I can tell you. Look, they've got lipstick, they're grooving.
And listen to the crowd out there.
The crowd
They're
love
so
them.
popular, these
They've
guys.
been rehearsing for 3 days a week for a
And
very
there's-
long time to put this together, to bring it to you tonight.
And there's two deaf women in the group, and Eunice was saying that, that somehow they move better than some of the ones who can hear, is what she was saying this afternoon. Their professions, everything. There's a police woman in there. There are students. There's, at rehearsals, half of them are mothers as well, would bring their kids with them at rehearsals. No kids tonight, but there's a lot of mums out there. Look at that. I tell you, haven't we come a long way since the 70s? I can tell you, baby.
Power to you, sisters. We're proud of you out there marching with pride.
Now, and I believe these guys, they want to enter into the national competitions, the marching girl competitions.
Absolutely.
They're in.
Training to do it for next year, and they're going to try to get to Sydney Mardi Gras next year as well, along with the boys team.
So they're fundraising crazily, and they're looking for sponsors. So if you're in a position to sponsor them out there, get on the phone and
Mika, you could lend them a few sponsors. You got enough of your own?
You've got enough of your own, love.
And there's a little cabaret theme happening down there.
Cabaret theme, and I asked them where that came from, and they were saying they wanted to do something that we're going to have longer tails, and everything got shorter. But look, the outfits are great. I mean, I think they're just absolutely hot.
La cabaret, la cabaret, la cabaret.
Welcome and bienvenue.
Hey. And there's Gil twirling her baton at the front. Now, the marching leader, she's also the choreographer, is that right?
Yes, Eunice has been with the group since the beginning, and Eunice also designed all the costumes.
Listen to it.
They love them.
Yeah.
And they've been training all year, some of these women, all year for tonight.
We love you.
They're off. Look at that, little marching girls coming out.
Look.
Well, the leader's lost them. They've all gone the other way. Oh, sensational.
She's giving instructions and she's off. Go on, Eunice, kick that leg high, baby. You've got it happening.
Yes.
Yes.
I have to say, Craig, that I really like their uniforms this year.
So do I.
I'm sure they'd lend some to you if you wanted.
Rain or no rain, they're happening.
Beautiful. Look at the coordination plus.
It's absolutely...
Oh, it looks fantastic on screen and even more exciting here live.
While they're rehearsing during the year, they were telling me the ones who've been in every year only came in for the last couple of weeks. But there's ones who've been out there, season vets. Oh, we'll just turn up and do it on the night, you know. Look at them. This is... We just carry on like this, I tell you, we'll just be going everywhere all over the world. Yes.
Oh, I love the crowd.
The crowd go absolutely crazy for these women. And they're actually enjoying it.
I'm looking forward to seeing them at the Warriors match.
The Warriors match, yes. Here's the challenge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you're having a good night. We're marching and I think I'm talking to you.
Oh, I'm third time lucky this year. I'm having a great time.
Third time you've been doing the parade.
I have, yes. I'm going to go this way.
Two fabulous statues.
This is the Auckland Sexual Health Services.
Sexual health. I was talking to Kim today as well, and this is a very important float. This is one of our ones. Sexual health had a 50% cut in funding this year, went from 4 million to 2 million.
That's the Auckland Sexual Health Services.
That's nationwide.
Oh, right.
Nationwide.
Now, I happen to know that down in Wellington, the Wellington Sexual Health Services Health Clinic have been cut.
Yep, we've lost jobs up here as well. Everybody on here is actually they're nurses, they're doctors, they're health professionals, and we have got to get more money because several years ago 24,000 people were seen. This year they can only see 19,000 people, which means a lot more STDs are walking around. That's gay, straight, brown, white, Indian, everybody. And unless we can do this, there's only more sexual diseases are going to be around.
Darling, I think this is the remembrance float.
It is the hero remembrance float. This is a very, very important float. When I first started floats years ago, John Draper, who's now passed on with AIDS, he was the first designer and the first gay hero dance party. He's now gone, and also the first hero floats.
That is incredibly striking. That is just absolutely beautiful.
Remembering all our friends who've gone, and all our lovers, our directors, all the people in our lives who've gone. This is like one of those floats that... This is the reason Hero is here. Yeah. The reason it's here is because of the virus, HIV, and everybody out there tonight is like, no matter what, this is still the cause. We're having a party, but we don't forget all our brothers and sisters who've gone before us across the
Here's to our
world.
loved ones. Now, what flowers are those, my dear?
And the flowers, of course, like there's a circle of life, remembering those who've gone before.
Okay, Horry, thank you. You take a breather.
I'm going to go and freshen up, Charles. See you later.
Now I'm here with Kevin Haig, the director of the AIDS Foundation. Now what sort of role, Kevin, does the Hero Parade play in the success of your foundation?
The celebration of gay pride is actually really important because it means that people feel proud to be gay, feel proud to be part of the gay community, and that means they're going to look after themselves, look after their sexual partners. It's also really important as an opportunity for us to celebrate the lives of the people who are living with HIV and the people that we've lost to the disease.
I think we've got Random Trollops now.
Random Trollops, yes, Random Trollops have been with this group. They have been performing all 6 parades. They come out every year. This is a bunch of anarchist feminists who are out there doing their thing. Look at them. They've been practicing for ages. I understand there was a sunburnt stomach the other day on someone they were painting on. And also, one of them is pregnant.
Exceedingly pregnant, I believe.
Pregnant and expecting a child.
Any second now.
So tonight there could be a hero birth.
There she is. She's the large praying mantis on the top of the float.
Top of the float.
It's wonderful. These guys are here. These guys are here every year.
Every year.
And they're spectacular, bizarre and spectacular. We've got here the Auckland University Students Association. They've got a
University. Okay, now there's John. John up there, the redhead with the glasses. His parents down in Wellington think he's cool because he's a fabulous puff. We love him. He's out there. He's danced with me and everything else. And all these kids, there's a whole cross mixture across the board. And in the front of this float, we would have seen before, there's 3 other marches happening around. And there's, my God, I don't know that one, but they're all there. No, well, I'm trying to know most of them because you do. Oh, Mama Teddy. Mama Teddy. No, it's not Mama Teddy, actually. It's someone else. But the big clock tower, the university, Auckland University Students Association. And this group, of course, are very much involved. So, you know, if you're at university, there is a group there you can go to, you can talk to about, you know, sexuality, about how you feel about how you are, and get in with these kids and discover yourself. Also, there's bisexuals, straights, everybody on this float. You know, there's a whole mixture, but basically it's queer.
What do you think of the parade?
It's very funny.
Very funny? So you've come a long way to see the parade, haven't you?
Manchester, in England.
From Manchester?
We have our own Mardi Gras, but this is great.
Oh, yes, look at... Oh, it's Calusi. It's Calusi, that's Felicia. You see her on K Road any night. She is out there. She's one of those fabulous old-fashioned drag queens who goes, come on, baby, I'm going to give it to you whether you want it or not.
And we're about to be joined by another very special guest. She's glittering. She's looking like a princess or a queen, I don't know which. It's Buckwheat. Come on down.
Come on, baby. Hi, sweetie.
Kia ora, na whakalawhalahi atu, tālawhalava. Hello, honey, my all that. Nice to be here.
It's wonderful to have you. I'm feeling very short all of a sudden.
Don't you worry, you'll be fine. You're gorgeous. You don't have to be short.
Right now we've got, this is one of my favourites. This is the the lesbian recruiting booths.
Where they go around recruiting lesbians. Come on in and join us.
I hear you're the lady to talk to if you're thinking about jumping the fence.
Absolutely. There's lots of good reasons. We've been telling all the women about the joys of the lesbian life.
Now tell me some of the reasons here. Come on.
Certainly. You're both from Venus, so you can talk about your feelings. And you only have to do half the housework. And lesbian sex is about women having all the fun.
And you get to double your wardrobe as well, I hear.
You do. And you don't have to worry about contraception. And if you want to have kids, 2 mums are better than 1.
Okay. Well, I might come and see you later then.
I do, please. There's lots of women coming out for the parade.
Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.
And there's Calusi still, I think. Yep, Courtney, Misty, Mystique, and Ella.
We've got Rainbow Youth.
Rainbow Youth, okay. This is one of the most important floats politically. All these kids, again, mixture, gay, bi, straight. Machu, who's on that float. That one right down there in the bottom right-hand corner, that's Machu. Machu received the Jason Snell Memorial Youth Award for his work with Rainbow Youth. This is groups that go to schools. They go to high schools. They haven't been to an all-boys school yet, but they go to schools. And these kids get it there, and, you know, it's about sexuality, enjoying what you are. No, we're not going to convert you to be homosexual. You either are fabulous or you're not.
Well, this country still has one of the highest teen suicide rates around.
It does.
So what these guys are doing is so important.
What's good, though, when I was talking to them, everything on this float, these kids don't care if you think they're lesbian or they're straight or they're gay. They don't care, you know, like, in this day and age, it doesn't matter. You've got to get on with your life, get on with it. If someone likes your baby and they come up and say hello, just say hello back.
Listen to the crowd out there. They're certainly supporting. There's the cat in the hat.
There's Machu waving and that little black flag. He's a very important person on this float. Done lots of things for, you know, for Rainbow Youth. Good on you, Rainbow Youth. You're the sort of group we want.
Oh, look who we've got here. There's the trolley dolly.
A trolley dolly.
And she's got all the rainbow flag there on her card with the umbrella. I wonder what she's got in that trolley, do you think? The Hero Project Limited.
She's battling with the wind, but she's winning.
I hope she doesn't fly off.
Oh, there she goes. Oh, look, Miss Ribena.
There's Miss
There
Hope.
she is.
She's just
She
behind
ran
you.
for mayor last year as
She
well.
ran and she
for
ran
mayor
and
last
she
year.
ran. That's why she's looking so trim.
Look
She's
at
going to be running all that
Oh,
time.
that's right, Vina. Go on, baby. She's out there every year.
Yeah, she's got a rainbow flag dress.
Rainbow flag. Oh, what's she pulling out? Be careful. Oh, it's a whistle. That's okay.
Buckwheat, I think she's outdoing you headdress-wise.
Do you think so? We should have seen it last year because the wind came along and blew her hat off and she was walking along bald. But she's got that fantastic coloured dress on. She's got 20 metres of tulle under that dress and 30 balloons.
And now we've got the nanas going. Mika, we're going to give you a break now. See you, down. Happy hero.
Bye, Mika.
You sit about that way. Take a rest. It's you and me now, Buckwheat.
It is. Who have we got here? Look at the
We've
nanas.
got the nanas. This is their one outing, once a year. They pop
But
out.
look, he looks gorgeous. This is their 4th year in the parade. They're in a Mercedes coupe. Look at them.
Well, apparently, I was talking to them earlier, and they got their pensions cashed in, their super checks, and they bought themselves this Merc. They're very fond of knitting and tea. We're going to take a break now, but we'll see you back very shortly for more Hero Parade.
So have you had a good night, sweetheart?
Yep.
What's been your favourite float?
The ones with the flowers.
Oh, the best ever! Yes, everyone's enjoying themselves, dressing up. Woo!
Yes! It's great!
Lovely! Beautiful!
This is a great float. This is the combined religious groups. There's been a lot of bigotry and prejudice around.
There has indeed.
These guys are great. They're saying they believe in God. They also believe in people. We got flowers, we've got foliage, we've got balloons. Spectacular.
All right, they've been involved with this for 2 years. This is their second parade they've got here. And they're looking fantastic. Look, they've got those umbrellas and they won't be needing those tonight.
So important to have church groups being involved in this hero parade.
Well, it's a being of a holistic being. Every part of life they can live and enjoy. It's fantastic. I myself have been to church on occasion.
In there?
I wish I could, but there's too many other white hats in the church.
There's a Pope has something very similar to that.
Now I'm here with the Archdeacon of Auckland, the Venerable Peter Beck. What does the Hero Parade mean to you?
Oh, it's fabulous. This is terrific. I mean, St Matthew's has stood alongside the gay community for nearly 20 years. And we're here to say, and I put my collar on to come up here to say, there are fantastic numbers of people in the church who support the gay community. God loves everyone. You're all part of us, and it's great.
Here we go, the New Zealand AIDS Foundation.
Oh my God, look, there are the hardware boys. They're looking fantastic.
Hardware. Now, I believe your alter ego occasionally works with these.
Absolutely. I also do part of the community education for the New Zealand AIDS Foundation. And this is the latest in their campaign. It's a toolbox. Inside this toolbox has a variety of condoms and lubes. So we can open one up here.
Hundreds of them.
Because we find that people have problems identifying size and problems with putting condoms on. So with this thing here, we've got every shape and size that you can imagine. And it goes with people with that need big condoms, medium condoms, small condoms, and a couple of varieties of lube.
Who's going to walk into a shop and order a small condom?
Well, exactly. But you never know. When you've got this, then you're covered for all aspects of having sex, having safe sex. Isn't that great?
Comes in a handy little box. You can store them in your car, in your bag, anywhere you want.
Anywhere you want. It's great. Good on you, New Zealand AIDS Foundation. Look what we've got there. No stopping. This is the Herne Bay House.
Herne Bay House, a fantastic organisation. They're constantly struggling. They are partially funded by the government, but they're the only centre in New Zealand that is a home for people with AIDS.
Yep, absolutely. It's the only home we have. It was established and it's run by the Auckland Anglican City Mission. And it's been around for about 9 years, so they're doing a fantastic job. If you need time out, you just want to relax, need somewhere lovely to go, they've got beautiful gardens, it's fantastic. You can just go there and relax.
And they also had a fundraising event just a couple of weeks ago.
Last weekend, and it was at the Hometown Alpha. You could pay $35 and go and get your hair done by any amazing hairdresser that they had there. So I popped down there with my wig and I got a little set. All for $35, it was great. And I think they raised $11,000 last week. It was fantastic, Craig.
Here we go. This is La Boheme, an Opera New Zealand float. And on here is my gorgeous friend Carmel Carroll.
Oh, isn't she beautiful?
I love her. I think is that her there? There she is. Now she's got a directing debut coming up. great. You probably can't hear a thing because they're singing in the background. There they go. The wonderful thing about this float is the same scene has been repeated 3 times. There's a straight couple, a lesbian couple, and a gay couple. And the thing running through it is love.
And what more could you want? A lovely evening like this is love. Love makes the world go round.
The Auckland Pride Centre with the rainbow there.
What's on there? There's a huge canopy platform beneath it with a Cleopatra board.
There's a
Where is
little
that
Roman
Cleopatra?
thing happening.
And it's looking, oh, there's that familiar YMCA tune.
Here we go, Queer Nation.
Oh, yeah.
It's Andrew and Nettie and Libby. And there's a new boy in the
There
crew.
is. His name's Rodney Leilua. Nice little Pacific Island boy to add to the team. They're looking great. Look at them waving, carrying on. This is New Zealand's first gay and lesbian television program, and it's still going strong, and it's in its 4th year.
Pay your broadcasting fee. Pay your
Absolutely. It's
broadcasting
funded by New Zealand on air.
We've got a very special guest coming to join us now.
Oh, she is.
Her worship. This is the gorgeous Mayoress of Carterton, the beautiful Georgina Bayer.
Hello.
You've got the diamonds and the pearls, the diamonds on for tonight.
Diamond necklace on tonight. What a great night.
Have you been out in the crowd?
I certainly have been out in the crowd, and I went up to the opening, of course, the ribbon cutting, and that was fabulous. Lots going on. What have we got coming up
Here we go. This is Octopus.
Octopus in the garden.
All those
Oh, look, it's looking fantastic.
Oh, look
Huge
at it.
octopuses on a trailer. Bright pink's got marbles and a crown, strobe lights. Oh, look at the bubble machine.
And these guys are sponsored by Bill and Ben's, who helped me with my garden.
Oh, do they?
Special.
That's fantastic. Bill and Ben, the flower pot man. They ran a successful thing called Heroic Gardens. It's in its 2nd year, and what you do is you pay $25, you can go and look at all these amazing gardens that they have all around Auckland City.
And they've raised a huge amount of money, haven't they?
Yeah, last year they raised $8,000. I think in this year, 1998, they raised $17,000.
Oh, right.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
They were on today. It was a great day out in the gardens, looking at everyone's gardens. You can also go look through their houses too. That was a bit of a bonus,
Have
I
a big
thought.
nosy. Here we go now. We've got Scooting Stars.
Oh, aren't they just fabulous, aren't they? Look at them. I love Marilyn. It's the return of Marilyn. Well, it's actually a tribute to Elvis and Marilyn.
Elvis and Marilyn.
Unlikely couple.
This is the 4th year they've been involved in the parade, this group. 2 people.
No, wait. Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Are you ready?
Get that wind machine going, honey.
Could you see
Under
that?
those dresses.
There is luminous underwear under there.
There'll be a Tony Curtis around somewhere, I'm sure.
Look at a little dance happening there.
It's very lucky it's not raining, because you wouldn't want to have a power short wearing glow
Ah, look, they look fantastic.
electric lit underwear.
It's great.
Well, 3 of the troop, 2 men and 1 of them a woman. And I understand that they actually were the mass ball synchronised mullets.
They were the mass ball last year, that's right.
The wonderful Jonathan Smith, the former chair of the New Zealand AIDS Foundation's amongst them. So let's look out for him. I'm sure she's got a frock on.
And Elvis's.
They're not so lucky. They don't have light-up underwear.
But they've got the little capes, the little Batman capes.
And here he comes, the Elvis and the king himself.
Oh, look at that. Bit of the old rock and roll.
Can I have a word? Happy Hero! Thank you very much. It's fabulous, isn't it? Looks like you guys have been practicing a while. Oh, months. Please show me a few moves. Show me a few moves.
It's great to see such a huge crowd here, and the wonderful thing about Hero Night is There's very little violence in the crowd. You've got so many people together. People are happy. They're having a great time.
Look, absolutely none, and that's why it's a great family night out. I mean, you know, 200,000. I mean, you know, fantastic. The biggest event, I think, that must happen in New Zealand.
Absolutely, and the atmosphere is electric. You can almost touch it out there. Everyone's smiling, screaming, waving. It's great.
This is a fabulous float. I'm going to plug this desperately. This is the Warhol Deutsch Culture of Desire. And it's ATC, Auckland Theatre Company, as well as the Art Gallery. And
well, you see, Elizabeth Whiting's done some of the costumes for it. She's actually costumed me before.
Elizabeth Whiting's
yes,
costumed.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. We've got Vault. Leather Pride.
Leather Pride.
Leather Pride.
We all like that touch of leather occasionally, and these people are out there showing that they're proud, they're taking along, you know, on the broad spectrum of Leather Pride.
You've got a bit of a military thing happening down there too.
Yeah, have it. It happens with uniforms, camouflage, black leather, denims.
And a butt shot.
And a butt shot.
The first butt shot of the evening.
Yes.
There you go.
No, that's buckwheat. Anyway, Volt is a male club. They've consciously taken the
popular.
Leather Pride as a broader term to encompass the whole leather community, men and women.
Yes, yep.
Buckwheat, thank you for being with us. We're going to say goodbye to you for a wee while. We'll see you again later in the show. Have a good night.
Bye. See you soon.
See you very shortly. And we're going to go to the break. We've got the Marching Boys coming up soon.
Who is a Human Rights Commissioner. Now, Chris, what does a Human Rights Commission think of the Hero Parade?
Oh, well, the parade, of course, is marvellous, but the Hero Parade this year offers a challenge to government. Two challenges, really. The first challenge for government is to stop mucking around with the Human Rights Act, and the second challenge is to address the problem of laws that discriminate against same-sex couples.
Here we've got Devonport, Queer Community and Friends, and Silk. Silk. I've got some silk. I'm just going.
Have you?
Yeah,
very
you hold the
important,
fort.
you know. Well, you know, now this float's got, heaps of people coming on it. What have you got in your little bag?
I'm going into the little bag now, and
they've got a pirate ship theme this year.
Look at that.
Yes.
This is one of the great New Zealand products. It's made from kiwi fruit.
Oh, that puts a different slant on Zespri.
Here we go. This is quite a political group of walkers here. This is anti-discrimination.
So they pose political protests against, well, general discrimination by police, legislation and society at large. I mean, that's very good of them. Equal legislation for de facto relationships, yes, and marriage.
Oh, I'm reaching for my earpiece now. I believe we have contact with the Kens.
Ken!
G'day, boy. You look bloody good too tonight.
Happy Hero, Ken!
Happy Hero!
Ken, are you having a great time?
Look, they're looking good. You know Ken's from the Wairarapa.
You know what? No, do you have this in the Wairarapa, Ken?
Absolute. Incredible to see so many people here, Craig. Absolute credit to the gay and lesbian community. They've done a great job once again.
Ken, have a great night.
How are you, boy?
Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, rightio. Give you a big kiss later on, boy.
Wonderful, Ken. Best wishes to the other Ken. Thank you. Ken and Ken there.
Oh, look, I'm all over. Come, where's that silk? Oh, you know, that Ken. There's something about him, isn't there?
And I must say that they're looking very dapper tonight. They've scrubbed themselves up.
Actually, they have. Ties on and everything, looking
and the
really
ties,
good.
Yeah, I think probably
well, one of them, of course, is from the Wairarapa. That's where they... I've told you that several times, haven't I?
Here we've got Labour Everyday Heroes.
Well, of course, this is something close to my heart. This is Rainbow Labour, the gay and lesbian section of the Labour Party. Now, the costumes that they've all got on tonight reflect every area of life, supporting the idea of Rainbow Labour. We've got some good politicians on board. We've got Mayor Bob Harvey from Waitakere. He's a candidate for the Labour Party presidency. And Judith Tizard, Labour MP for Auckland
Wonderful,
Central.
Judith.
And,
Warren Lindbergh is on there, the
ex-executive director of the AIDS Foundation, and of course he just received a Royal Honour this year, which was fantastic.
And now Profile Plus. These are the people who assisted the Hero Project to put up over 500 huge posters all over the country. Poster for Closer, ATC this Thursday.
Keeping in a political vein, we've got the Alliance walkers here.
Yep.
And I believe Sandra is down there with them somewhere.
People who are walking down the street tonight should be entitled to all the same rights as their fellow New Zealanders.
Now we've got the rugby players, the Hero rugby team.
They really make a difference to the scrum, don't they, darling? They ruck all the time. Well, the 1998 Interprovincial Gay Rugby Champions are the Rainbow Heroes from Auckland.
How you doing? Happy hero to you too, and to be true. This is gay rugby. This is the Nickel Express Trophy. We went to Wellington and played them first in the gay rugby match and beat them.
They're being followed closely. We'll see shortly in a short time by the Crazy Knights from Wellington.
There they go. This.
Oh, well, I mean, I think it's great. I mean, they should play the All Blacks or something at some stage.
There's a challenge, a little telethon challenge. We challenge you, the All Blacks, to play the Hero rugby team.
I think that would be really good. I'd like to be in amongst that scrum.
Sell a few tickets. That here we got the Dykes on bikes. Dykes on bikes. There they are. And they're off.
Look at them racing away there. Woo!
Sensational.
They look quite tremendous.
There they go. We're going to take a little break. You come on back because there's heaps more Hero to go. See you soon.
Having a good night? Of course! Only party down! Woo! What's been the highlight for you? Everything. Absolutely everything. Really? Absolutely. You're here for the boys or the girls? Or the parade?
Boys.
Tino Pint, what are you doing there? Terrific. Yeah, you've got to have guts to do this.
And this night tonight proves that once the council gets it right and Auckland's partying, this is going to be the best festival we ever see.
I must say, you're dressed for the occasion. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, I said to one of the, to Buckwheat and Bertha last year, why do the drag queens have all the best frocks? And they said, because we have them made. So I thought that's a challenge. I'm the Queen of Auckland Central. I've got to have a best frock.
Have you got a shot of that? Isn't that fantastic? And look at the headpiece as well. Happy Hero, everyone.
Happy Hero.
Here we go, the Otago Hero Project. These guys, they're from Dunedin, they're from Invercargill, they're from all over the place down south.
It's their first time that they've come in, isn't it great? It's fantastic to see them here. Welcome, welcome.
And they want to prove there is glamour beyond the Bombay Hills.
Oh, there certainly is. And down there in Dunedin City, my dear friend and colleague Suki Turner should be riding behind them and lending her moral support. So good on them. What is this? Miss Powder, the ice cream?
Well, hi, sweetie.
Hello, darling. Happy Hero to you too.
Now, you've come a long way to be here, haven't you?
That's right, darling. We came from Port Charmer. There's my flag bearers over there with our little logo. And Miss Powder, she's mincing with the crowd.
It must be hard to get an outfit like that in Dunedin.
Darling, I made it. Last night, actually.
Oh, you just whipped it up, didn't you?
Yes, that's right.
You give me some tips. Bye, sweetie. Have a great night.
Thank you, darling. Cheery.
Georgina, we've got another gorgeous guest coming on.
Oh, fantastic.
She's a very sporty lady. We have Louisa Wall. Come on.
Kia ora, Louisa.
Lovely to see you.
Hi.
Thank you.
Louisa, you've been out there in the crowd?
I have, it's fabulous.
Seems so. Now, Louisa, do you see the rugby players?
I did actually. I was most impressed with their passing skills.
You're playing rugby at the moment. You're with the Black Ferns, and you won in Amsterdam last year. You brought the cup home for New Zealand.
We certainly did. We triumphed against the rest of the world, and it was a wonderful achievement, and it's just wonderful for me to be here and be, I guess, a spokesperson, a role model for sports people in Aotearoa.
Oh, kia ora. That's excellent.
We've got the Prego. Prego is down there, and there was Krishna there before, the gorgeous maitre d' from Prego. Prego is a very successful restaurant here in Ponsonby that has always been very gay friendly.
Definitely.
Gay lesbian friendly.
Thoroughly recommend their kai. Very nice.
Very good food.
They've been around for quite some time now, haven't they? Because
12 years.
12 years.
Still going strong. Now,
virtually ancient.
here we've got Oh, there they are. They're on Vespers. It's an Italian restaurant.
Oh.
It's an Italian theme running through there.
Geez, Grant, I think they wanted to put back to the gay community, to give back and let the people of Auckland know that they actually support, you know, the Hero Parade, and it's wonderful that they're doing that.
And here we go. This is Federation Starship Enterprise, the Starship Legend.
But more raunchy.
Oh, look at that. It is raunchy. It is a bit of flesh. Oh, very yummy too. I like a well-toned body. Oh, there's some of the girls. Hi, girls.
Beautiful.
Georgina, on that note, you can run down and have a word to them. Take a break, and we'll see you towards the end of the show. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye-bye, Louisa.
We're going to take a break too for a few moments, but don't go away because we'll be right back with the Marching Boys.
Remember, life's not a drag. Happy Hero!
Here we go, smoke-free heroes.
Excellent.
This is a sporty little theme which you'll be able to associate with.
Me. Yeah, I'm a smoke-free girl, and I think it's important when you represent your country and you take on these sort of leadership roles that you're an example. And I guess as a Māori woman, I make a statement here and challenge all other Māori women to give up that cigarette. For me, it's a form of oppression, and it's really something that we can control. So top that butt out the window, sisters, and let's get healthy.
There was a recent survey that lesbian women 33% smoked, which is 8% more than straight women. So there is an issue to be dealt with too.
There is.
We've got to introduce back. Have you met Hore before? I'd like you to meet Hore now. Larissa, Hore.
Darling, I'd just like to say you're one of my heroes. I watched your career doing netball and then the rugby. You rock, girl.
It's a pleasure being with you.
Here we go. We've got the BFM Monaco Grand Prix.
Excellent.
BFM have always been very supportive of the gay lesbian community, and I believe they put quite a bit of money into the very, very first Hero Parade.
Yep, they were there right from the very first parade 6 years ago.
Excellent. Mickey's doing a fine old job down there. Mickey Havoc, what a man.
Yes, go Mickey.
Well, we've got Pit Stop Boys and Bikini Babes. It's a big car theme happening down there. Louisa, you want to go and have some partying?
I think so. I want to get a bit of the action, actually.
Okay, we'll let you go for a bit. We'll see you later on in the show. Thanks for being with us.
Happy Hero, darling. Can't get down more.
Happy Hero. It's you and me again.
We're back, sweetie, we're back. I've done my repairs. Drag's hard work, darling, drag's hard work. Who we got here? Ah, yes, it's BFM. Girls, girls, girls.
We've got down there, we've got Jewelry Sparkles. Not right there, though. Where is she? And it's time to welcome back the stunning Mika.
Get over here, girl.
Hey, fella, where we go? Oh, there she is.
Who is that
Jewelry
girl?
Sparkle.
Valerie Sparkle?
No, Jewelry Sparkle.
Jewelry Sparkle.
Jewelry. She is the Pamela Anderson of the BFM float, and on Sunday nights around 8 o'clock becomes Stephen Oates with Round the Bend, the gay radio show. There she is there. Look at her.
Oh, she's
that is
divine.
Pamela Anderson, and she is bunking down. Her mother took her to the Miss South Auckland drag contest. Marcia was in the Burnett stand somewhere up there, took her daughter/son on the night, because I was looking after her. Her mother loved her as a drag queen. Go on, girl.
And stand her up there.
And she's looking a damn sight better than Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, and there's Jennifer Weather Centre in there, and there's also Russell Brown. And look at her, this one also works. Jewellery also works for orientation and student policy, and was part of Queer on Campus.
BFM, you rock.
Here we go, the My FM float.
We love you,
Superheroes.
There should be the Mac Daddy on there somewhere. He's catch him at
Is that
Sinners
Robbie
very early
there
most
in the
Sunday mornings.
mask?
No,
Big
I
Shane
believe-
Armstrong, of course.
Robert Rackett is down there, and Zorro.
There he is there.
He can slash me with a Z anytime, Robbie.
Okay, Irarangi, oh my, 88.6. They won the Best Safe Sex advert for the in Hero magazine about 3 or 4 years ago, and the following year, Vivian Bridgewater placed an ad with 2 women.
There's my Karu. He is
Oh, there's
the
Mike.
highwayman.
There he is. Go on,
Love you,
baby.
Mike.
Go look
Love
at him.
you.
Oh, look, there he is. There he is. Oh, he's
You can
so...
hold me up anytime, baby.
Oh, yes, honest. It's Sinners some mornings. He probably would have to.
He's rocking down there. No,
There's B. Shane Armstrong and Cleopatra.
the queen of the now herself. Who's Robin? We have Hayden Huddy is Robin, looking for his Batman.
Lloyd, she is Batgirl.
We've got Huey Lloyd in there somewhere, darling, as Batgirl.
Batgirl.
Bit of a hero mode.
Oh, it's Mazzaro. Zip, zip, zip. Yeehaw! You go, Robin.
Go on, Robbie.
Robin Arcady.
favourite vegetarian. Love him. Special.
Now,
oh, look, Bishay. She's having a moment.
Oh,
We like this.
fantastic.
Oh, she'll love this tomorrow. She will. They'll love him.
Superheroes they are. Now, my FM have been avid supporters of the Hero Parade for the last 3 years. They've actually been in the parade.
Yep, and they also support the marching boys.
Of course, they help sponsor. And
who are coming very shortly.
Yeah.
And here we go, the marching boys.
There we go, we're away.
My favourite. Quite a few of the boys in here, Mika.
Well, Craig Osborne, of course, is the choreographer, and he's a chiropractor and a personal trainer. And, oh, there's actually, I know most of the boys in there.
I'm Dennis.
Hey, Dennis. How much time do you spend rehearsing this?
This has been going for about 4 or 5 weeks now.
Okay.
And pretty intensely.
How many years have you been doing the parade?
This is only my 2nd year.
Oh, okay. So you're still young.
Still young. Still got plenty in me.
Let's see it then.
Sorry?
Let's see it then.
Yep, we'll do it.
Now, do you know a little about their theme tonight, Mika?
Well, the theme is based on the locker room or the locker boys. White underwear, whistles, towels around the neck. They're everybody's favourite all the time. And they've been working for months. In fact, 3 of them got sunstroke several weekends ago when they were too much sun rehearsing for too long.
Wear your sunscreen.
Wear your sunscreen, boys.
There's a few tight butts in that lot tonight, Craig?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel really puny now.
Look at this. You just can't get enough of them, can we?
Okay, darling.
And Mika and I will try and hold the fort for a wee moment.
I'll see you at the end there, darling.
Okay, thanks for playing. We've now got Cooper's Creek, Venus in Aotearoa.
And the woman in the middle is Lise. Lise is a very big icon around for women in Auckland. She's got a group called Pussy Kill Kill, Kill Pussy Kill Kill. And there was a bit of controversy because Lise did intend being a bit more provocative than she is. And I think...
Well, if you are shocked at home by the apparent nudity, don't worry, there's a little discreet moment happening down there. There you go.
There you go. But Cooper's Creeks said no censorship, go for it, Lise. They're totally into it. Nick Hodson, thank you very much, because this is what Hero's about, expression. And, you know, I mean, we all have nudity in bodies, and it's a healthy expression. Healthy, healthy, healthy.
And now, the big one.
Ah, the girls. Look. Buckwheat sisters.
Buckwheat.
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 Sisters are on. Girls,
Look, that's something for you, Craig.
Oh. This is the Qantas float. Yeah.
Is it me?
Yeah, look how amazing, baby. Oh my God, look, it's the Qantas float. Don't they look fantastic? It's to launch their new trip.
It is.
They take a service to Rio twice a week now.
And Isak De Silva did all the costumes.
He did.
He did all the costumes. He's from Brazil himself.
He is, and look, they've got amazing. A lot of these costumes actually came from Rio.
Yep.
So, like, it was amazing to get them all on here. Look at those girls shaking.
Buckwheat,
How are you finding? You look great.
Thank you. How do you wear this thing?
It's quite easy. See, I've got broad shoulders.
Yeah. We're gonna, Mika, do you want to take a break now?
I do. Thank you, guys.
Buckwheat's
See you
burst
soon.
in. She's
Okay.
going to take over.
Go, girl.
See you soon, buddy. Qantas have been very supportive of Hero this year. There they are. And these guys are huge in the Sydney Mardi Gras.
Absolutely.
One of the largest and most popular.
And they do, and they've often won best float in the Sydney Mardi Gras. Sometimes they have a team of marching boys, Qantas do. And I was there 1 year at Mardi Gras and they just looked incredible.
Well, this looks like fun. I've always fancied myself in Rio, so that's it from me tonight. Have a good night. See you later.
Okay, I'm going to slip this off now because as gorgeous as it is, it hurts like hell.
Does it? Oh.
We're going to welcome back a couple of people. Louisa and Georgina, come on down. Come on back. We've got Wonder Woman.
There's Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. She was always my favourite, Wonder Woman.
She had those bracelets that took away the
She
bullets.
is a wonderful woman.
And tonight she's got her invisible plane with her as well, but it's invisible, so you can't see
Oh
it.
my God, and look at that costume came from Chameleon. That costed $2,000 because they had to get the boots replicate as well.
Look down there, I see a mirror ball. I'm feeling like a mirror ball.
Yes, well, yes,
And there,
well,
look at
Craig,
that. We match.
You're looking a bit like a mirror ball. Of course, ball sports were never my forte, but
but you may do.
Mika, come on back. Come on. Look, the whole family's here. I'm going to slide along.
Yes.
Moving around.
Have you all had a good night?
Oh, amazing.
We're coming towards the end, and there we are. Hi. Sorry, the whole family's back now together. Are you all comfy squeeze on it?
Comfy squeezing on, and it's nice and cozy up here.
We're coming up to the final float now. This is the Hero Party float. Are you all going next week?
Absolutely.
I'll be there.
From all the sisters down in Wellington, good luck for the party next week.
Thank you
Love
so
you all.
much, Rory.
Everybody in Timaru and Dunedin.
Have you
around the
enjoyed
country.
tonight's parade?
Oh, fantastic.
Has it been the best ever Hero you've ever seen?
Look, they just keep getting better and better. I don't know how they top it, but they do.
Are you going to be here for 2000?
Oh, wow.
Would it be anywhere else in the world?
Hero 2000. Let's all be here. We've got the Hero Party float travelling down. It's the final float of tonight. Hero Party next week. It's going to be sensational. Get yourself there. The Licensing Commission have just granted a licence beyond 3 o'clock. After a few people complained, saying it was a bit noisy. Well, you're going to have a noisy night, but smile and enjoy it. A lot of people will be having a great time. It's been a fantastic night, and there she goes, the last float of the Hero Parade, 1999 and the 20th century.
So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nick Innes signing off for the 1999 Hero Parade. I hope you had a good time, because I certainly had. Hope you enjoyed the show. Good night. See you next year.
And that's just about it from Hero 99, the last hero of the 20th century. But now, the important judging. Welcome back our gorgeous judges, Chris, Marilyn and Lilith. Was it a hard decision?
Yeah, very hard, very hard.
Have you had a fantastic time at the parade?
Fantastic.
Great. Now, Marilyn, first to you. Best costume of the evening?
Oh, well, Metro Trans Tribal had some great things, and I have to say the Auckland Affirming Churches did too, but in the end, I'm sorry, it's a collective decision to Opera New Zealand.
Opera New Zealand, yeah, my friend Carmel Carroll was on that float.
Yeah.
Opera New Zealand, you won a dinner at Astasi and tickets to the Hero Party. It's been a long night. And now, next, best drag, and I think the most qualified could be Lilith.
Well, thank you. First of all, the marching boys, I've got to say, is probably the most astonishing thing I've seen
I don't think that was
in a
drag,
long
Lilith.
time. No, but I just wanted to say that poor Georgina had to stop me from fainting as they went past. Well, yes, they were wonderful too. They were gorgeous. A close second in the drag category, I've got to say, would have been Miss Ribena, who was stunning last year and this year. But this year, the Ice Queen from Canterbury was just beautiful.
From Canterbury, you've got a dinner at Astasi and tickets to the Hero Party too. The Ice Queen, winner of Best Drag. And finally, the Biggie, the best float, Chris.
Well, Craig, it was really hard. Smirnoff vodka was pretty fabulous, and the Labour Party's float was, of course,
You had
great.
to say that, didn't you?
But in fact, we chose remembrance. The float celebrating those people who have died of HIV/AIDS and celebrating their lives, and we thought it was fabulous.
Absolutely beautiful. It was beautiful.
Sensational choice.
It was great.
And to the Remembrance Float, we've got dinner at SBQR and tickets to the Hero Party. A beautiful choice. Great judging. Thank you so much, judges. We'll see
Thank you, darling.
at the Millennial Hero Parade.
Wow.
That's about it from us. here on behalf of the TV3 of the Hero Foundation and everyone involved in the Hero Parade, we want to say, remember, keep an open mind, love your neighbour, whoever they are and whatever they wear, and from all of us here, good night!
Everybody get down, let's strut. Everybody get down, let's strut. I just wanna get up. I just wanna get up. Everybody get down, let's strut. Let's strut. Strut your funky stuff. Strut your funky stuff. Strut your funky stuff. Your funky stuff. Your funky stuff, y'all. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky stuff, hold up. Get up, stand up. Strut your funky.
Do you want me to hold up? David. No, we're right. We've got the nasty battery in it right now. Quakers, the Regis Highland group.